Hi everyone, welcome to Living and Sharing with Mei-Lian. Guess what, I have all this. This is Burdock Root. Since 2 years ago, pandemic started it and the price went up so high. These were usually 99 cents per pound. It went up to $2.99. Since price went down to 99 cents, I bought all this. There are a lot of health benefit from Burdock Roots. I can cover that later, but let's see what we can do with this. Let's get started. Okay everyone, we're gonna make Burdock tea. Okay, we need to slice this and we need to dry under the sun. We don't need any ingredients. All we need is Burdock Roots and good weather. That's all we needed. So let's get started. Now, let me show you. I'm gonna cut half of this, like this. And let's save this one here. It's actually pretty clean, but we still need to clean and wash it. All right, so let me show you what to do. We're gonna cut, remove some of the roots area. That's it, we get rid of this. Now we have to wash this. How do you wash this? We don't want to peel this because there are lots of good ingredients right under the skin of this Burdock roots. But we have to remove some of this roots right here. So here's the water. You use one of the sponge. It's a rough side right here. You can wash it, okay? See, you get a little bit of skin. Yep, that's it. That's all we need. It's pretty clean, like I said, there's no sand or anything. Let me show you another one. We washed 4, that's all. So now, I'm gonna take all this to the sink. I'm gonna wash just like this, and we'll be back. Okay, it's all washed, it's all cleaned. Okay everyone, everything is all washed. I counted it. I have a 60 here, I have a 60 here. So I have a total of 120 Burdock roots. Okay, now, usually when you cut 2, 3, 4, 5, you can use just cutting board and slice it. You know, you can slice it, round the slice. It's got to be a little thick because when you dry it, you know, it shrinks, it becomes very thin and smaller, right? So you cut it like this, usually. But since this is so many, I am not gonna cut it, okay? I'm gonna use my electric chopper here. And I have a different cutter here. I'm gonna use the very thick one. Okay, you wanna see how fast I can cut this? Okay, look at this. I finished the 5 of them already. 5. Okay, it's pretty thick, like this. So now, okay, this is it. I'm gonna cut all of them with the electric cutter. Okay, we finished our 120 Burdock roots with the electric chopper. We're gonna have a good weather next 2 days in LA here, so perfectly I can dry this under the sun. But since I have a dehydrator, I can dehydrate some of them inside of a dehydrator. So what you can do is, if you have a dehydrator, you can spread it. I'm not gonna spread every one of them. You can just spread it roughly like this. Okay, and put it in the dehydrator. Something like this, okay? temperature, I'm gonna put highest one, 158 Fahrenheit. And we're gonna leave it for 10 hours. Later on, we can flip it over once. Okay, nice weather outside. And I'm trying all the burdock roots that we sliced it. So throughout the day, I need to flip over a few times, and I might have to dry for a few days. We have sieved some end parts of gobo. Remember, this was long like this. We cut half, approximately half, the thicker parts we were using it for making gobo tea. This part is the tender parts, so it's really tender and delicious and juicy, but it's not thick and big enough to make tea. When you slice it, it's gonna be too small and too tiny to make tea. But this tastes much better to cook for delicious dish. So next week, we're gonna cover how to make delicious gobo dish next time. Okay, it's all dried. See how small it is? So when you dry, you will need one of this net, okay? One of this plastic. It comes with the dehydrator. It took me about 6 hours. In between, I had to flip over once. That's about it. Okay, everyone. Our burdock roots, gobo roots are all dried. Some of them, I had to dry it outside under the sun for 2 days. Some I had to use my dehydrator. I dehydrated for 5 to 7 hours. Our next step, we have to roast it, okay? When you roast it, I have roasted some. I want to show you the difference. Here we go. This is a roasted one. This is just a dried one. You see the color? We have to roast nice brown color like this. So when you brew it, it tastes so good and you get to see nice brown amber color. All right, before we roast it, we need to sift this, okay? Just use hands. A lot of crumbs right here, a lot of flakes right here, okay? So now, you can use the big hole strainers. Anything with a big hole, put it in here. Okay, it's all sifted. And look at this. Okay, it's all sifted. Now we need to roast this. Traditionally, we usually roast it in a pan, stir it for like 10 minutes until it's nice golden brown. You roast one more time and one more time. You have to roast at least like 3 times to get golden brown like this. So when you drink it, it tastes much, much better. But we have 120 roots here. I have found easiest way is to bake it, roast it in the oven. The rule of thumb is 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 5 minutes. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is approximately 5 cups. This is the only way you don't have to stand in front of the stove and stir it constantly for 10 minutes for all this, okay? You spread evenly. Okay, preheated oven 350. Remember, we want to put this in the middle rack. Not too close to the top, not too low. Right around the middle rack for 350 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes first roasting. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. Wow, it's roasted nicely. All right, I'm gonna flip over and spread it evenly again. Okay, I'm gonna roast another 5 minutes. Okay, it's been another 5 minutes. Flip over again. Okay, let's roast one last 5 more minutes. Okay, 5 minutes done. All right, we're done. This is all roasted right here. What we want to do is we want to roast this as much as we can. We want every single one of them to be roasted, but at the same time, we don't want to burn it. Okay, we just finished our last batch of roasting our burdock roots. All right, let's wait till it cools down so we can store in the jars. Okay, everyone, finally we finished our burdock root tea. In Japanese, they call it gobo root. In English, we call it a burdock root. Let me go over how you can drink burdock root tea. Okay, let me show you how you can drink this. Here, this is the one cold, okay? You can use approximately 1 tablespoon, put it in the kettle like this, and add approximately 1 liter of water or 4 cups of water, hot water. You can let it sit for approximately 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, it's been exactly 10 minutes. So now you see the color is getting dark. What I usually do is I usually put approximately 2 scoops of burdock root tea right here, and I put full of water right here. When I let it sit overnight, then color becomes dark like this. Then I put it in the refrigerator so we can drink it as a cold burdock root tea. My family, I usually store in the jar like this, and we drink throughout the year. Okay, we drink hot tea like this or cold tea like this. So let me see. Wow, smells so good. This is so soothing. Now, let me tell you the benefit of a burdock root. It treats cancer, it prevents cancer, it improves immune system, it decreases inflammation, and it decreases flu symptoms, it improves skin health, and it purifies the blood, it treats liver problems. There are many other numerous benefits to our health. So please try it. I packed double plastic bag like this. This is gonna go to Taipei, Taiwan. Tomorrow I'm gonna mail this to Taipei, Taiwan. That I know someone is currently treating with the cancer right now. So this is gonna go to Taipei, Taiwan, the friends that I know. Okay, now everybody, please try this and stay healthy and well-being. Thank you for watching. Loving and sharing with Amelia. See you next time.